G'day guys, War of Oz here with you, and I am showcasing today the brand new Asmus Toys Crown Series Gandalf the Grey. So here we are. This box is quite large and I've had a very quick look as it's just arrived from Big Bad Toy Store, and this box is beautiful. So I'm hoping the figure is, if it's anything like the box and the design work that Asmus have put into that, it should be a fantastic figure. So I'll just quickly show you the box and we'll get in and rip Gandalf free. So let's go in. So beautiful silver embossment, Lord of the Rings, Gandalf, and I really like how they've done this. This is like a cardboard slip cover. It's quite tight on the box, but just the beautiful definition of the map of Middle Earth. And then I come down into here. It's a Crown series, so like their premium series, because the Asmus have released a Gandalf figure before, but this is kind of the upgraded version, so very much a premium edition. A beautiful box. So that'll be great for displaying. Again, I just love what they've done with the map. And here's the back. Really like what they've done. Fantastic design work. Really impressed. Alright, I'll take off this slipcover and show you what the rest of the box looks like. So here's the Gandalf box without the slipcase. Again, just looks really nice. They've done a fantastic job with this sort of gold inlay, I should say. Lord of the Rings and Gandalf all in gold. So I'll just spin, and of course the Crown series from Asmus. Fairly bland on the side, but the back's got lovely silhouette of Gandalf in gold. Looks really nice. It's got a real book kind of feel to it, like a Lord of the Rings tome. So once again, just fantastic job. Well done, Asmus, on the design of the outer box. Looks fantastic. So due to the size of the box, I've had to move it onto the floor, but I'm just going to open it up. As it's like a book. It's got a magnetic seal for the flap down on the side here, which is really nice. And let's open it up. So it's really nice. Let's show you over here to begin with. Just a bit of a write-up about Gandalf, and shows you all the main people involved in getting this figure to us. And we move across to here. This is really nice. So got a authenticity card with a hologram on it. Sorry for the bad lighting. And this is just like a slip, sort of like a cardboard. This is like a cardboard inlet. Nice little slip that comes out. And I'll just reach on down and struggle to get it out because it's so in there nicely. And our first look of the figure. So no head. I believe the head will be in here. So that just comes out nice and easy. And here's the hat. Nice little slot. Nice fabric hat. And lots of little stitching on the inside. And a little bit on top as well. So I'll pop that. Doing this one-handed. I believe this should be the head sculpt. Nice little box. It's quite handy. And a bit of protection. And there we go. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful look. It's Ian McKellen right there in plastic form. Nice. All right. I'll rip him open a bit further and dive a little bit deeper into this box. So here's the second layer of the box after I took out the figure itself on the first top layer. And here's the base. So I believe it's going to be a Hobbiton base. So it looks quite nice. All the extra hands. The Book of Mazarbel, I believe, that was found in Moria. Looks like got his little satchel over the side here, and that just looks like his cloak, his Gandalf the Grey cloak right there. So let me just keep looking and I'll see if there's any more levels. If not, it'll be time to put this figure together. Well, this is the lowest level, so it looks like there's 3 tiers in this box, and more of the diorama. There's the famous gate to Bilbo's Bag End, the no admittance sign, and we've got just a couple of posts. Gandalf's, well, he's got 2 staffs by the look of it, Glamdring and his scabbard, and just a post, which maybe it's like a standing post for him. So there we have all the accessories, which he comes with a lot. This base is going to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to setting Gandalf up and getting him into a bit of a review. Let's have a look. So here's Gandalf all fully kitted out with all his gear, his staff and Glamdring and cloak and hat. So yeah, he looks really, really good. And of course, he has his excellent display base of the Gate of Bag End. So the very first thing I'll do is get in and have a quick look at the Gate to Bag End. So we'll just say goodbye Gandalf for now. And we'll have a quick look at this. So, looks fantastic. It's got a great look. Love the foliage and the paintwork for the path, the stony path looks fantastic. Done a really great job, Asmus, and of course the fake grass. I like how they've added like this extra step in here. Just gives extra width and allows the figure to stand on the base a little bit better. Saying that, even with the extra step, it is quite small because Gandalf with his big robes really does take up a lot of room, so he really does take up the whole display base. And yeah, showing the no admittance sign, looks fantastic. The weathering on the gate and the paintwork, brilliant. A couple of little nitpicks, unfortunately. I think there's a little bit too much foliage around the gate itself. It's no biggie. I mean, it looks fantastic, so I'm just being nitpicky. And we'll come to the letterbox here. This is probably my biggest gripe with the whole display. This looks brilliant, and just little things like it opens up. That's fantastic. However, the amount of effort it takes to get this letterbox posted in is ridiculous. I've managed to get it to stay on, which I'm very surprised, but it's very, very loose. It comes out very, very easily. So you've got to be very aware of that. Might have to get some glue and glue that one in, because I mean I won't be taking it out of the display base, but still, that's a bit of a shame. This post here, that's fine. Probably would have preferred it to be back a little bit more, maybe on the step higher. As I said, there's very little room here for Gandalf to stand. But the other nifty cool thing is, if you like, the gate actually opens. So that's kind of cool. You know, that's really nice. They've done a great job. You can see the hinges here where you slot the gate in. I'll show you. Just here. and down here. So done a really fantastic job with the base. Really like it. It just adds so much more to the figures for the display when you get a really nice display base. And Asmus have been really kicking goals with these lately, especially with the new Legolas coming out and the Aragorn with the Helm's Deep backgrounds. They are going to look fantastic. So anyway, guys, let's have a look at Gandalf himself. So here is Gandalf, or Mithrandir as the elves called him. But just want to show you a really quick look at him, see all the detail and effort that Asmus have put into him. They've got some great things and a couple of not so great things, but that's kind of the way with all sort of 1/6 scale. Very few figures that we get through are like perfect, but this is no doubt a brilliant Gandalf. I mean, if we have a look at the sculpt, I mean that's Sir Ian McKellen. Like that's a fantastic sculpt. And the beautiful thing is the eyes. You can actually move the eyes. It's got a little plastic stick that you can pop the head off, and it's got the PERS, I think it's called, PERS. Such a great idea. I love they've done a fantastic job with the rooted hair. It looks brilliant. I'm going to show you the hat really quickly. The hat is kind of one of the drawbacks, in my opinion, to the figure. It's got a little magnet in here, and he's got magnets in his head. So when we put it on, well, you can see it magnets on really quickly. And it's quite a powerful magnet. It's quite sturdy. So that's really good, but I just feel the hat I don't know, he needs to be a little bit lower on his head, if you know what I mean. This needs to be larger or deeper, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll move on down. So there is good range of movement with his head. Obviously you can move it 360 and you can get good range. Done a great job there. Then now he does come with 2 staffs. I'm only going to show you the one because they're pretty much exactly the same. This one here has the crystal that he puts in when he's in Moria, whereas the other one actually has the pipe, and you can slot the pipe in amongst the branch little bits there. So, which is really cool if you want to display them like that. I've gone with the crystal because I think it looks cool. Moving, I mean, his costume is just fantastic. They've done a great job. Really have. There's these belt loops down in here, which you've actually around the scabbard, which you can see just here. You've actually got to do those yourself to loop the scabbard in, because the scabbard comes loose. I'll show you glandering really quickly. So this is metal. This is not plastic. This is metal, and it's quite sharp. So be careful. So it's got a real heft and weight to it. It looks brilliant. Look at the detailing on that. You know, this is glamdring, 1/6 scale. It's beautiful. And slots in. Oh, he's gone. There we go. That's the problem when you try to stand him up whilst you're doing the review. Anyway, let's pop him over here. And we'll get him back together. There you go. This won't be edited out, so there you go. But it's got a real weight to it. Looks really great. Now moving down, love it's hard to see, I do apologise, but there's a little bit of weathering, a little bit of, you know, Gandalf was a traveller, so it's great to have this weathering. And look at this. I love this. Never really saw this before. Like, I'm a big fan of the movies, but you never really see this kind of detailing on the bottom of his robes. So that's just beautiful. And having a look down here at his boots, well worn, brown. Looks great. Look at the travel. He's a well-worn travelling wizard. That's why a lot of people never really took him seriously. So, and then of course you've got just the lovely little things with his hands just these little aspects here. You know, so you've got to be careful when you take out and you replace, swap the hands over. You've got to kind of pull them out, sort of just slot them out first, and then you've got to like gently sort of pull them through. There's a couple little holes, one for his thumb and one for the rest of the fingers. So when you pull them out, just got to sort of, and put in a new hand, you've just got to make sure to put the thumb through the, you can just make it out. There's a little thumb hole there. But yeah, it is a fantastic figure. I've added in the you can take the cloak off, but I just think he looks fantastic. He's got that real voluminous look, and again, it's got the weathering, and you can even put up the hood if you want to, which I will try and do. So it gives him the real sort of traveling look. It does come over. You just got to futz around with it a little bit, but it does come over and look quite good. So anyway, guys, I picked this Crown series Gandalf from Big Bad Toy Store. Ended up being around about the 550 Australian mark to get him here to Australia. So quite a hefty price to pay, but I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and Gandalf's one of my favourite characters of all time, and Asmus have done a brilliant job. As I said, a couple of little nitpicks here and there, little things that, you know, the hat, the letterbox on the base, maybe the base could have been a tad bit bigger, but other than that, just a fantastic figure. It will look superb in my display, and I can't wait to get a couple more figures to go with him. I think I'll be picking up the Aragorn and the Legolas, and most likely when they do a Gimli from Helm's Deep, I'm sure they will. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this very quick review, and please like, comment who's your favourite Lord of the Rings character. Are you going to pick up Gandalf? You know, brilliant figure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll just throw up the link to Big Bad Toy Store where I picked him up, and to Asmus Toys, so you can check out all of their upcoming releases. And I might just throw a couple of photos on the back and show you different displays of what I've done with him. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have yourselves an awesome day.